Morning, it's Bruce Alexander, bruce@thebeachtv.com. If this is your first viewing of one of my videos, quick overview. I've been in the RV business for 40 years, and I just want, if you're thinking about buying a new or used RV, I just want to kind of fill you in on what it takes to be more educated. I just want you to be a more educated buyer. Let's talk fifth wheels today. I did about 10 years in the fifth wheel business. For those of you that are second or third or fourth time owners, Alpinelite was a quality upscale high-end fifth wheel made out of Washington, and I was with them in manufacturing sales management for many years. And again, for those of you that are second, third time owners, this may be a little remedial for you, but there's still a lot of viewers that are new to RVs, that are thinking about getting their first RV. I'll kind of speed through the beginning stuff. The whole advantage to fifth wheel is towability. It just tows a lot easier than a regular standard pull trailer. I mean, there's no whip or there's no sway. You don't have to worry about the equalizing bars and the hitches and all that. It just makes for a easier towing experience. Now you have your small, lightweight fifth wheels. You have your mid profiles, and then you have your larger, heavier, double, triple, some quad slide fifth wheels. Again, going back to my original videos, it all depends on what your needs are. More often than not, if you're starting with your first RV, you might be starting with a small, lightweight fifth wheel. The biggest mistake you can make coming into the RV market, if you have a truck, that's, you know, things are kind of set in stone. But if you think fifth wheels are the way for you, because they are really they're a delight to tow. The key to it is your truck. Most people buy too small a fifth wheel and too small a truck. Then they, in their first time around, then they find that they want to move up to maybe a nicer, bigger fifth wheel, a couple of slides or whatever, mid-profile. They may be going from a lightweight to a mid-profile. The problem is they bought a truck initially for their first RV that was either underpowered or underweight. It doesn't have the doesn't have the towing capacity. That's the worst mistake you can make. If you buy a little bit bigger truck, a 3/4 ton at least, heavy duty 3/4. I don't know that you have to go to a 1 ton. There's a lot of great fifth wheels out there that you can tow with a heavy duty 3/4, but 1 tons are not that much. You don't have to get a dual wheel, quad cab, whatever. It just, you don't need to get a dually 1 ton to tow a fifth wheel. Again, it goes back to what your needs are, but make sure you have enough. Make sure you have enough truck. I'll never forget, I worked a show a number of years ago where I could sense from the situation that Mama was kind of on the fence on this whole RV picture, and this fella came into the fifth wheel, and I can't remember what brand it was, but one of the ones that I was representing, and he loved the fifth wheel. Went out and he got his wife and brought her in, and she switched from negative to positive. She really liked this fifth wheel, and I thought, shoot, this guy's he's off to the races. Well, it all came out that the night before he'd gone out and bought a new Toyota pickup truck. Well, the truth was that this new truck that he'd bought not even 24 hours before was not enough truck for this particular fifth wheel. It was a nice truck, but it was just not heavy duty enough for this particular fifth wheel. And this was not some big gigantic fifth wheel. I can't remember what it was. But and another thing to remember, A lot of these trucks have plenty of pulling power, but the heavier duty trucks have heavier duty drivetrains, and they have, in most cases, bigger brakes. Yeah, there are a lot of trucks out there that'll pull a fifth wheel, but you just got to be concerned about stopping it. And the bigger trucks, heavier duty trucks, have a better braking system, bigger braking system, as well as a higher GVW. Those are things to take into account. And you know, it depends, like I've said in my other videos, it depends on what your needs are. If you're thinking about just overnights, maybe once a month, to a campground not far away, then, you know, maybe a small lightweight Featherlite or some kind of lightweight fifth wheel would be what you need. If you're thinking about something that you might spend some time in, or you may spend a month traveling, or a couple months in the winter, or whatever, make the step up to just a little bit bigger fifth wheel, because I wish I had $1 for every time somebody came in and is looking at their an RV and they have one that's a year or maybe 2 years old and it's just too small for them. That happens time and time and time again. People come in and buy too small. Go just a little bit bigger than what your basic needs are, so you have some room to walk around the bed and the slide, so you have some closet space for the bigger guys, so you have some room in the commode area. Just kind of do your research and take all that into account. I had mentioned in one of the other videos that I would go over some of the different brands. Now, statistical data out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, supplies the industry with registration information on what products are selling and what products aren't. The new statistical survey information came out here in the last few weeks. These are the top 10 fifth wheel manufacturers: Montana, Cougar, which is a mid-profile, Bighorn, Eagle, Sundance is a mid-profile, Wildcat, Palomino, Fusion, Laredo, that's a mid-profile. Those are your top 10 manufacturers or top 10 manufacturers in sales for fifth wheels. There's a lot of mid-profiles. Now, mid-profile is kind of, it used to be the midpoint. It wasn't your small fifth wheel. It was mid-size, mid-weight range. It wasn't a full-size fifth wheel. It was lighter weight, and you could pull it with a smaller truck. The mid-profile is now pretty much the entry-level fifth wheel because it has a lot of features that the bigger units have, and in many of these brands offer good value. Now, the top 10 manufacturers, you're going to find these whether they're in any of the towable product: Thor, Forest River, Heartland, Jayco, Palomino, Coachman, KZ Manufacturing, Gulfstream, Skyline, and Coleman would be, most of them would be tent trailers. But if you have any questions about buying a new RV or buying a used RV, if I can help you with the 40 years that I have in the business, if I can help you or enlighten you or answer a question, just send me an email. It's bruce@thebeachtv at gmail.com. That's all one word, bruce@thebeachtv@gmail.com. I look forward to getting your questions. I'll bring those questions up when we do our future recordings, and try and let you guys know what the answers are to your particular needs. Just let me know, send me an email, and it's bruce@thebeachtv.com, and we will see you soon with another beach report. Peanut and I are going to enjoy a day on the beach. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.